I learn and earn in an attempt to inspire, empower, and connect the citizens of the world for you guys to create success and achieve financial freedom. So my guest today is Dr. Crystal Morrison, and I'm super excited to have her on my pod show. And I met Dr. Morrison a few months ago, actually, since I joined the 10X Incubator. And we met in person at the 10X Incubator immersion back in October. And it was just like such a wonderful, wonderful connection. Dr. Morrison, or should I just call you Crystal like usual? Welcome to this pod show with I Learn and Earn. How are you?
Hey, Shaba, great to see you. Definitely Crystal, definitely Crystal.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna go very formal on you, not today. Before we get started, and I know we have so much to talk about, so many things we need to cover, and I will really try to do my best to stay within the time frame because I know you're busy, and we all have such like very, very packed schedule right now. Tell me a little bit about yourself before we tap into being a tech founder, being focused on kids with special needs, being a mom, being an entrepreneur, and a scientist. I mean, I can go on and on and on. I'm just like so excited to tap into all these different aspects, and I hope our listeners will get a huge benefit from you. So tell me a little bit about just Crystal Morrison. Who is Crystal Morrison?
Yeah, so you covered a lot there, actually. I'm a scientist by training. I'm originally from Arkansas. I live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania now. I am a mom. I'm a wife. I am a scientist at heart, a leader, and I'm a tech founder. And I'm constantly intrigued by, tackling massive challenges and having an impact.
What is impact to you?
I believe impact to me is using my time and talent and my energy to contribute to things that matter to me and matter to the world.
So I see you as very diversified, and we spoke so many times, you and I, about how you position yourself in the market and be within this niche versus that niche. So how do you manage all these multi facets of who you are in being a scientist, in being a tech founder, just these many different? How did you come about having all these many facets of you?
Well, that is quite loaded, my dear.
I tried.
um, so I think that if you take a look at all of us, there's so many different facets to our life, and we tend to put ourselves in a box like I am this or I am this. And what I've really embraced over the years and gotten a lot better of embracing it in my 40s is that I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly learning every single day. And if I ignored that learning, I would still stay in this box or this box. But I'm learning every day. And there are things that I get excited about and I find interesting and I want to pursue and learn more about. And that's the beauty of continuous learning is you can bring on a lot of different boxes, a lot of different categories. And that's certainly what I've done. I think though that if I look at that theme of what resonates for me, it's using my time and talent and energy to have a bigger, broader impact on things that matter to me and things that matter to the world. And as a scientist, I like looking at big, massive problems, whether it's in materials and the environment. As a mom, I want to make sure I'm using my energy to be a better mom and help other parents be great parents and advocate for their children. And so it's constantly about having an impact and not only empowering myself, but empowering others. And so there are some themes, although it seems like I'm very diverse in all of the different things I work on.
I love the word empower. And
Yeah.
empowerment comes from a sense of self-worth and self-confidence. And this is something that a lot of entrepreneurs and startups, especially with tech companies, struggle with. The
Yep.
whole idea of going out with that empowerment and feeling confident about what they're doing. Tell us a little bit about how you build your own self-confidence, building this mindset of a go-getter and the unstoppable of who you are in really going out there and just accomplishing and doing all the amazing things that you're doing. How do you build your self-confidence?
Well, I'm not going to pretend that it's always there. I mean, that's just being honest and transparent.
Mhm.
Honestly, what I have to do almost on a daily basis when things are overwhelming, or when I really have to psych myself up to say, look, you've got to go out there and practice what you preach. And and what I try to do is remember that, you know, I've had a great life, and I've faced a lot of obstacles like so many people. And I've faced challenges. I've also pivoted in my career multiple times. And what I can confidently say is that every time I've taken on a new challenge, I really have I really have done a pretty damn good job of owning it and succeeding. And I don't take that lightly. I don't take that lightly because I put my heart and soul into the things I work on. And my my ability to succeed in a lot of different things is because I give it 110%, and I learn, and I absorb, and all of those things. But I try to remind myself, whatever you're facing today, whatever you're facing tomorrow that seems unsurmountable, you faced a lot of other crap just like it, and you tackled it and moved forward. And that's the confidence boost I have to give myself pretty frequently.
So, in other words, you look backwards into how you overcame certain obstacles and you tell yourself, well, I've done it here, I've done it there, I've done it there. So I'm just going to
Yep.
go ahead and give it my
So I'll
all.
do it here.
Love it. And this is really the way to be. The best way of moving forward is to do the inventory of your successes and
Yeah.
failures as well. And then learn from them and see what is it to avoid moving forward and what is it that you need maybe to 10x moving forward. Great tip there, great insight, and I hope that people can really think about it and connect what they have done well and what they have done not so well to learn and help them move forward. So I
Mhm.
met you through the 10x incubator, an amazing community that we are part of.
Absolutely.
And before I start talking or I ask questions about Meerkat Village, you and I connected through this ecosystem, and we became, I think it was a natural evolution into becoming accountability partners. And we
Mhm.
meet at least once a week and we talk constantly about ideas and brainstorm together. And we set up goals moving forward or challenges that we've had. How important it is for you, and it's not because I am your accountability partner, but how important is it for you that when you engage into this journey of being a tech founder or an entrepreneur or a startup, to really surround yourself by like-minded people like we have through the 10x incubator, but also having somebody really close to you that you can vent with? And what does it mean to you to have this support system for those out there who are trying to do big things by themselves and they get burned out quickly and they collapse? So how is it helping you and what does it mean to you?
So the support system is absolutely priceless. It's absolutely priceless because um, I have gone on journeys before by myself, and there's really no reason to go on this particular journey by yourself. Being an entrepreneur, and having big ideas can be very, very lonely at times. You often have many people telling you you're crazy, more people telling you you're
All the
crazy than
time.
supporting you. Yeah, all the time on the daily. And so it's so important to surround yourself with people who are going through the same, challenges and victories of creating a company and growing it. At the same time, there's so much you can learn from other people.
Mhm.
I view it as this amazing learning experience because these folks have had, experiences that I haven't, and I can learn from them so much. So it's absolutely priceless to have a support system. And it's also priceless to have a support system that is, how do I say it? It's like legit. Like, let's just get real honest, a legit support system, because there's a lot of different entrepreneur groups out there. There's lots of different groups that you can get involved in. And, I know personally, I have to be very careful in choosing the people I surround myself with. You want to make sure you're surrounding yourself with high quality, positive people that are going to help you learn and you're going to help them learn. So it's absolutely priceless.
Meerkat Village
Yeah.
is your new venture as a non-tech founder. Tell us a little bit about the birth of the idea and what has happened until the 10X incubator, and what is it that you're planning for. And I know you have a big event coming out next week. So
Yeah,
talk about
absolutely.
all that. Super exciting things happening.
Yeah, so Meerkat Village is actually not brand new. Meerkat Village is something that my co-founder Dan Richness and I have been working on for the past few years. Meerkat Village is the brainchild of Dan, and he and I met over 3 years ago. And when he told me about Meerkat Village, I immediately knew that I needed it and the world needed it. Meerkat Village is a software platform designed to bring together all of the adults that surround a child in need, to bring those adults together and build collaboration and communication to improve outcomes for that child. And we've been working together for about 3 years. We created a functional prototype. We have a web-based platform that we've released, but we were really struggling with scaling the company, and we were really struggling with getting talent and in areas that are not our strengths. You have to have a people with a lot of different strengths in order to truly scale a company. We were struggling to scale, we were struggling to spread the word, and we knew that we needed to develop the iOS and Android app, and also improve our UI UX aspects of the platform. So we knew that we had some big needs in order to scale the platform. And 10X Incubator came along and had a very fortunate opportunity to meet Jared and learn more about what he was working on. And it's an excellent fit for what we're trying to do with Meerkat Village. We've partnered with 10X Incubator, and we are going to realize our moonshot of dramatically improving the outcomes for 1 million children in 2 years with Meerkat Village.
And what is your strategy to bring in that awareness to families with, with kids with special needs?
So when we originally started working on Meerkat Village, our go-to-market strategy was focused on more of a B2B business model, going directly to large educational institutions, healthcare providers, school districts, in order to sell bulk licenses to Meerkat Village. And it's a great idea. But of course, the sales cycles are really long, and we were still really struggling, even with some early sales, to get the product directly in front of the parent. And that's really the heart of the problem we're trying to solve. That parent that's completely overwhelmed with, having a child that has special needs, and all of these different people, teachers, therapists, doctors, coaches, all of these different people in their child's life that care about the child, but they're not acting as a team on behalf of the child. So with 10X Incubator, we've pivoted our go-to-market strategy to really focus on going directly to the parent like myself, who, has experienced this myself with my own children. And so we have a B2P, B to parent business model, and we'll be focusing on, advertising and marketing directly to parents, And also, of course, leveraging affiliate relationships to get Meerkat Village out and scale the company.
So you are a parent. Let's go back to
Yeah.
that because it's a mother. You are an executive advisor, strategist, a scientist, and tech founder. How do you manage? I mean, it's the bio is very, very impressive. How do you manage all that time and make it happen in terms of balanced life and everything in between?
Yeah. So sometimes I think that when we tell ourselves we're achieving work-life balance, that what we really got to aim for is like work-life harmony, right? Sometimes balance is a very tall order. For me, I don't always do a good job of it, being honest. You know, just trying to be transparent. But really, what helps me in terms of time management is, like so many people, you included, my life revolves around my calendar, and I have to be very diligent with my calendar and actually block off time to work on specific things. um, as well as probably many people listening, that you could start your day off and very easily get distracted by, all of the emails coming in and Instagram DMs and LinkedIn messages, and spend your entire day doing nothing but, chasing a lot of different activities. But in order to really get the work done and execute on the things you're working on, you have to block off time to focus on specific things in your day. And so that's something that I do, that I try to be very diligent about. And that does help me manage all of these different things I'm working on.